because of various, well, if you want to talk later about communication we've had in the multiverse with various species, if you will, creatures and sounds, something is going on. I felt at the time, 06, 07, that certain people were being brought together to help deal with it. Brought together by whom, I don't know. But people would come up to me and say this very thing before I even said anything about it. There was a feeling, and there is a feeling that, as you said, people are edgy, and something is in the wind, and it's kind of approaching rather quickly. And I don't know, Ben and I seem to think we know, at least from our point of view, what that might be.
Okay, we'll get into that next hour. I, for example, have this feeling that whatever is happening is a little ominous, in that the clock is ticking so fast. I feel pressured to do things to get them done. Whatever it is in my life, whether it's with my family, with my occupation, whatever it is, I feel as if I don't have enough time to finish what I want to do. And it's a weird feeling, and I can't explain it. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense to me because, well, I don't know how old you are, but I suspect you and I might be roughly the same vintage.
Right.
And
we're like fine wine, Paul. We just age better and better.
Yeah. Why things were like what's out the way. At first I thought that was just getting older, you know, time maybe comes with the age. But young people are telling me exactly the same thing you have just told me. I don't know about them, but...
How about you, Ron? You feeling this?
Yeah. I don't feel it. It's like everything you touch, see, and do has a certain feeling about it, if that makes any sense. The people I talk to, they all feel really tense, and it's only a matter of time. So,
whatever it is.
Well, I thought perhaps maybe the information overload we all deal with. But I find that there are good things coming out of the internet and people all over the world getting to know one another. That there seems to be a lot of exchange of ideas and understanding. But despite that good aspect of it, I agree with Dan. I mean, something ominous is in the wind.
Yeah, I think the internet and the social networking is good. I think it's going to help us when the time comes in order for us to kind of like mesh together when we have to.
Barring some big EMT that knocks the whole thing out.
I was just going to say that too, because that's, as a matter of fact, I was talking to a fellow today who said how exciting this was that we were so technologically advanced. And I said, can you imagine what would happen if we get hit with an X-flare directly at the planet? It would wipe out communications the way we know it for a very long time. And I said, you can't function. How are you going to function when your internet's not working? He says, yeah, but I'll have my cell phone. I said, no, you won't. That'll be gone too. He said, you mean no phone? Then I said, no phone. He can't text. He can't do anything. He couldn't handle it. He could not handle it. He ran out of it.
Hey, George. I'm sorry to interrupt, but maybe this sounds a little cynical, but if the utility companies, I mean, the very idea that the utility companies are going to allow themselves to lose money, if there's any way they
could probably still figure out how
to do it. I mean, maybe from that bottom line level, maybe that won't be such a danger because they're going to do something to prevent it. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. I mean, maybe nothing can be done to prevent it on the scale that has been predicted by some astronomers.
No, I don't think so either. Now, with what you do, I mean, do you have special equipment when you go out and do your investigations and things like that?
Well, remember, I started 40 years ago, and we didn't even have cell phones.
No, they didn't have anything.
No, we didn't. Well, we had, reel-to-reel tape recorders.
I remember those.
Yeah. Well, as I say, we're the same vintage. And we had cameras. I had a couple of, I had a 35 millimeter and a couple of Kodak Instamatic.